into... Oh, and already paused here. We're really getting underway for the hero hunt.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you. If you had to play a pause game for $55,000, which one would you want to play?
Oh, I think musical chairs.
You think so?
Yeah.
Even against like mid laners, like a Tinker player?
I mean, it's scary no matter what. I'm not gonna do the Meepo one. The Meepo one, I almost always lose.
Okay.
The Battle Playgrounds, I feel like they all look so similar sometimes. You look at them like, I mean, they obviously look different, but you can't find them.
Oh,
So
I also struggle with that one. I was always terrible with I Spy, with the children's books where you have to look. Where's Waldo? Awful.
So which would you pick?
I would probably go with I think the Meepo.
The Meepo?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at that one. I'm pretty fast on the mouse. Played a lot of Counter-Strike back in the day.
Fast
you know?
fingers,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Exactly. As our bottom lane, FY God with old 11, Sominus maybe into that middle lane. Look at that. No boots on him. No boots on FY. So he's not going for the Yapsor build. Is there a build you prefer to go for on the Rubik at level 1?
I like having some
in terms of items.
Huh?
In terms of items.
I like having some of some stuff you can trade with. You know, once you fade bolt, you won't be able to actually hit them. Having region helps you with that. So they're trying to set up something here with IG.
Yeah, I think they've been scouted. There's the shotgun, dancing shotgun.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it does. Thank you for showing it to us. Because we were mentioning it the other day, I was like, I've never seen it, but oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing about IG's lineup is that Mars, Void Spirit, and Phoenix have to do a lot early game. Ollie, he has to get in the saves, but he's not going to be that massive playmaker. I mean, he just can't. You can't do as much with it. We've seen SDs do very impressively, but your job is to save people. The other three will be controlling the tempo. And late game, more.
Sorry, I was just going to say, I mean, both teams have such an annoying save, don't they?
Yeah.
Shadow even, like, this is going to be like, dive the supports, we hate supports. These are probably two of the most annoying support heroes currently in the game. I would say Dazzle's up there, but he's not really played support so much anymore. LGD, by the way, getting 3 runes to start off with.
Yeah, but Charles is going to take some harass here from Kaka, which is... That's nice, but again, he's got a few tankers. Although he'll have to burn at least another 2 to get full HP after this. So Void Spirit against Queen of Pain. You can dodge a lot of her spells thanks to is it Dissimulate? Dissimulate. Yeah, I was like Dissimulate. Resonant Pulse is the other one.
Another pause here.
There we go.
I imagine we're going to see an early level in Dissimulate. I feel like a lot of Void Spirits tend to just go Aether Remnant and Resonant Pulse. As there we go, whacking the Meepos. We're going to get good to go here yet again. But yeah, we'll see. Nothing leveled yet for a Queen of Pain. A lot of the times against matchups where, like a Puck...
he sees the Resonant Pulse. Yeah. The moment he saw the Resonant Pulse, he took the Shadow Strike.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. Sometimes you want to wait, but he's like, as long as it's not Dissimulate level 1, you're going to put more levels in Shadow Strike compared... Or sorry, yes. Because if he has Dissimulate, you're going to go for more levels in Queen of Pain. Harder to dodge, does more damage reliably. You're going to be happier with that.
It's really cool to see those mid lanes, and they're like, I want him to show me what he's got, and I'll show what I got.
Show me what you got.
So X-Nova is going to be going up against the Phoenix, which means that at any point he can just remove the Fire Spirits. It's a little bit annoying for Kaka to have to deal with. I don't know if they're going to be willing to switch lanes for this, but yeah, it's unfortunate when you're Phoenix and you're like,
Good deny.
All my spells are gone.
JT getting the deny on the range creep with the Fortune's End flying on in. As we look bottom lane, this is going to be a bit of a tough lane, but look at that already. Giving him the Disruption Illusions, doing quite a number to old 11. FY mostly on full HP. And he's starting out with a stick, I believe. I think everyone in this lane is going to want a stick. There's so many abilities to be spammed. Fade bolt there onto Fly.
Yeah, it makes it really annoying for Ollie to throw the Shadow Poison. Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you can land at least 2, the damage is almost worth it, but he gave him so many charges right now. Rubik's
yeah, there's first blood top lane as well. It might be even second one as Kaka needs a little bit more healing, and JT is going to be able to force him away. Onto the Oracle they go. The nice thing for Kaka here is, though, Phoenix, I think he's got 0.7 or 0.8 armor or something.
Oh, yeah.
Where it still displays as 0. Now it's 1 because he's level 2. But he doesn't need a ring of protection.
He might be going for the courier. He actually has the Icarus dive. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be diving the tier 2 tower. No, he cannot. Oh, he might die here. So close. Yeah, that tower does 200 damage. It does not mess around. Kaka, he's maybe still going to go for it or just deny it. Yeah, he's going to go back onto the tower. Take me.
which is like if you were gonna die to the tower, maybe keep going for the career. But yeah, the career was actually like fast. And Phoenix relatively slow. I think it's like 280 movement speed. Yeah, he's a slow bird.
He's a slow bird.
More of a turkey. You know.
You know, despite having a fire lit under him, he's still not too fast.
Oh, this might be an actual yeah. There you go.
Nice body blocks. Old 11 though, he knew what was coming at the stomp there. Will connect. There's no disruption here actually for our Shadow Demon, as he will get a healing salve actually. Not gonna die quite yet, but they did commit the healing salve there just to keep him alive. He's gonna need to hide underneath that tier 1 tower for a little bit, which means that GGG is gonna be a bit more exposed here now. They're gonna have some more pressure to apply.
You know that FY is there. You know, they're like, oh, they know he's there, but Shadow Demon's healing up. This is going to be annoying, though. He's going to have to use his mangoes and everything just to get back to fighting shape, which means for a long time it's just going to be Morphling by himself.
We do see a point in Dissemblate 113 build here on... Oh, as look at that. Kaka, he's hunting for couriers. Xnova, your courier will die this time. Taking a lot of damage as well. Eating a second Fire Spirit, but mid lane, Somnus, he's going to be okay. Healing salve used.
Emo doing a good job. 20 and 6 to 13 and 5. It's easy. It's easier to get denies when you're melee because you're right next to the thing. There's no flying projectile, but he is still doing very well. And Xnova contesting. And it's not even going to be here.
Yeah, it's going to be regen too as well for maybe. Doesn't have the bottle quite yet, but even just getting the rune is going to put him in a very nice spot. Empty bottle now for Void Spirit. Really could have used that regen rune. So this is usually when we see a support die for IG. You know, hey, try and make a play. If you die, it's okay. Just TP back mid, refill my bottle.
It's so unlucky, you know. It's like, there's this on the other side.
Well, it used to happen at minute 2, and no longer is that the case. Old 11 trying to pull here. I think he got the range creep. Indeed, he did.
All is still very low mana here, which, as I said, I mean, if you don't have mana, basically you can't do anything. And it brings the clarity.
There we go.
Well, unfortunately, that he's and
good scout there. He knew that there was a section. F-Line was playing much too aggressively earlier.
Level 2 Shadow Poison as well. That's something you can spam a bit better. And Bouncers are going to come up. Looks like both the bottom are going to go to the PSG.LGD and top side is going to go to IG. So a little bit more even rather than the 3-1 start that we saw. And the laning stage coming out relatively passive. All the cores are farming okay. You know, even the mid lane, it's like still there's a denied advantage for the Quap. Bottom lane, not top lane here.
Yeah. No, I think he's going to be okay. He's holding on to that rage. He gets stunned and eats a little bit of damage.
He's got 11-1 charges as well. Chainmail.
He's a tanky boy. Xnova here at level 3, ready to heal him up. I think he's got 2 points there in the Purifying Flames already. There we go. No, it's actually 1-1-1 here, just to be able to heal up his ally. GG, he's getting a little bit lower. He's just baiting our observer. Healing up.
Look here, you know.
No, he's going to be okay. He's got a waveform stack. Oh, that's going to be another courier killed, though, and a good one at that. There's not even a word here. Kaka just knows.
And he can TP out after this.
Yeah, he's going to be totally fine here. They might go for something, though. JT running on in. The damage onto Kaka. Oh, they get him. You cannot underestimate the damage that a full wave of creeps do to you, actually, especially as a ranged hero. You don't have that passive damage block.
I think, did he have Fire Spirits ready just now when he died? Because I think, I think he could have thrown down the Oracle after the Fortune's End came out. And
maybe he wouldn't have had enough mana, though.
Oh,
Oracle, not the best mana pool. Then again, he doesn't have Sun Rays, so no, I feel like he probably had the mana.
Yeah, because you don't even use it for Icarus Dive anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
just a little bit of, you know, down here, the action.
So Morphling, he's not struggling per se, but definitely Old 11 coming out ahead in this lane.
Yep. No, he's doing okay thus far. I think IG can be pretty happy with how this game is going. All of their cores, I believe, onto a pretty good start. JT, I think he's gonna be going for phase blink most likely. Maybe stop for a Vlad, although I have my doubts. What do you think? Shotgun build for the Morphling in this game?
I mean, you're up against Oracle. You can hopefully burst them up, but you're never gonna burst down the lifesteal, and he'll always be able to react in time. Another thing is that if lifesteal sees the shotgun coming, he can infest someone, give them a ton of HP. So the shotgun build is less likely. I think you want to go for more DPS just so you can be more reliable. You want to be like tanking, taking hits, trading hits, and everything like that, rather than just I morph in, shotgun someone, and then I'm out. I have nothing else I can do.
Indeed. As we take a look at... Oh, we have missed a kill there onto the Morphling, unfortunately. Having to get reconnected to our match. That's a big one, I gotta say.
Yeah, but when we were looking at it, it's like the Centaur is quite a bit ahead. If we look at the net worth for a moment, we can see that, yeah, he's quite... 800 gold is not the biggest deal, you know, but...
He's happy, though, with it. Xnova goes, you don't have a stun, see you later.
Yeah, it's like 33% more, though. That's actually a big deal.
Mid lane, though, the gank. There's no TP available for our Phoenix, and FY... Oh, the blink out. Ooh, watch out! Oh, he just barely outruns the poison there. He's going to actually heal back up a little bit more as soon as that Soul Catcher ends. Emo is going to be a little bit disappointed there not to get that kill, but at least he will force out the Queen of Pain. So there's going to be the stolen Hoof Stomp onto Old 11. I believe... Oh, he does have a Stampede. Look at that. Just ice in his veins.
And look at that, he's also got Infused Drain. He knew he was...
He knew he was totally fine, although now that the sports are coming on through, that might change. I believe they have been scouted, though, the ping out from FY. He's like, oh, there's enemies here, be careful.
And there's a ward like near the mid lane, so if they pass through came by through the river path, it's like, but yeah, he's got a hood, he's got Infused Raindrops. You know, he's got a ton of HP.
Nah, he's tanky. Support's quite farmed as
Is
well as FY.
Is he 3 heroes tanky, though?
He's going to scout him, though. I don't know if he's 3 heroes tanky.
He's gonna have to
I
ulti
don't think FY is either. They will need the Centaur ulti. Oh, actually, they cancel the Sunray there. As look at that. It's Somnus now just showing up in the mid lane. How did he get all the way over there?
Really confusing. It's like everyone's suddenly here in the bottom lane. Stampede, they're like, we're not using Stampede emos here as well.
It was like Phoenix turned off the lights when he stopped Sunray, and everyone's like, okay, we'll go now. Thanks for your time.
The next Nova going the mid lane, just swinging up that
Old 11, Stampede. Nah, it's a bit late, though. They catch him with the Remnant, trying to keep himself alive, actually. They don't quite have the physical damage either. The return, I think this is actually going to be Ollie going down. Disruption is going to be there, but it's only to take one more auto attack here. The blink up in 9 seconds. There's FY. No, the Fade Bolt cast range is garbage at level 1, my man. Now they're going to scout him. Yep, there it is. Purifying Flames cast range, however, is pretty good.
Yeah.
They're going to root themselves up a bird here.
The bigger problem is going to be the double outpost. Ollie dying is fine, but he died right next to the outpost.
Yeah, and they don't get the kill onto Old 11 either.
If you're going to feed in the proper places.
But JT, oh, interesting. He's starting off with the Ring of Tarask here.
Does he have enough time?
No, he does not.
Sadly.
He's just
very close, though. But that is actually a big deal because it's like what, 750 XP.
Jealous says, no thank you, I would like to collect this bounty rune. Just popping the Enrage, and yeah, pretty good reaction time on that, man. I probably would have been caught by that.
I'm actually going back, still thinking about that Ollie death. If he had gone like left and further away, or just died in the same spot.
Oh yeah, or just run underneath his tier 1, just buy a little bit more time.
But instead, he died really like right next to the outpost.
No, you raise a good point, actually. Fear is my go-to example on this, but he just dies in the most brilliant spots possible. I don't know. It seems like quite a silly thing to point out, but he's just so good on these heroes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, he's getting Emo playing it a little bit close. He's been watching some Envy streams, I think.
Don't worry, guys. I'll do it. You know, I'll jump in.
Fine. Don't worry. I have stick. He's yelling at his teammates across the map, you know, just A-clicking the camps.
Well, and you can see, like, from the net worth, it seems like IG's not bad. Like, they're coming up very even, less than 1k gold, despite PSG.LGD having four kills. Oh,
Stampede, yeah, they want this kill on the Shadow Demon, committing quite heavily for this one, but he is going absolutely nowhere. Hoof Stomp to lock him down, and Double Edge to secure the kill. Top lane, Chalice will get pinned, but not stunned. However, still holding on to the Enrage. He has Infest as well, and he's going to steal the Siege Wagon. What are the few abilities that can actually let you still steal a Siege Wagon?
He's actually staying around just to hit them with it.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Well, the team's rotating on third. Now he's going to pop back out. Open wounds on the JT. Again, the Spear of Mars this time. Oh, no. He's going to be a bit late. Supernova, though, and look into the triangle, the power of the Masons. As that will be able to force them back, retreating, rather, behind the Tier 1 tower.
Great egg, by the way. Yeah, I mean, yes, it didn't do any damage, but really prevented a bad situation from happening.
Speaking of bad situations, is a little bit early there, actually, on the Aether Remnant. Maybe just trying to force to use the Sonic Wave, but he's going to be a little bit more patient. Will be scouted over the Invis Rune bot lane. It's still only the Blink level 1 Sonic Wave there to cut down Ollie, as he will go Invis. Oh, and look at who's here, JT, but they do have a Sentry Ward available, getting the Blink off just in time. Disruption still will connect, but it's going to be actually Old 11 eating the Remnant instead. Now it's going to be a third kill there onto the Shadow Demon, top lane. Fly. Doesn't want to dive too much further. Spellstolen is actually Fire Spirits, as they have gotten the kill into Queen of Pain now. Looks like Emo just jumping in.
Yeah, it looks like Queen of Pain was a little bit over-aggressive, but yeah, we can catch that. Well, Rubik, I'm looking at the spells he can steal, but Morphling's got good stuff. Has he actually stolen? He has not yet stolen the Morph ability, which, as you know, can give all your agility to
Attribute
strength.
shift,
Yeah.
as it goes by now.
Attribute shift, thank you.
Oh, nice catch there onto the Rubik. I don't think you can kill him, though.
So that would have been a good spell to steal, because basically doubles your HP from in the early game.
Yeah, you need to be careful, though, right? Because you don't ever want to go full HP, full strength, because then you have no armor.
Yeah, you can get chainmail, and it's like, I mean, I know it's not.
Sure, but then you're, investing a 500 gold into.
Yeah, but into surviving, I mean, if it prevents one death, that's actually worth it. Cause
you raise a good point. You raise a good point.
well,
it will slow down like your Aether, your whatever else you need this game. There's a point to be made there, but oh yeah, the Ags. The Ags this game, I mean, what are you looking to steal? Arena perhaps can maybe throw someone off guard, although it's not going to be too well against the Void Spirit. Morphling either can just waveform out. Disruption.
Just good for the lower cooldown. That's really the most important, because you can steal this net and Ollie. He's having a tough day.
TP out. Now he's going to get oh, look at that. Yeah. Spell stolen is going to be disruption. That's always a very nice one to steal. Although it does last longer.
Yeah,
because
it's hard to set it up because you're like, it's 2.5. No, it's more like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
but it's nice to have another save. You can actually save the Oracle, who can then save someone else. But slowly, PSG.LGD kind of extending their lead. They're 2K right now ahead, and I mean they're farming.
The most boring man fight in the world here.
Take your time, guys.
We got all day. Yeah, we really do have all day. As he's gonna hop in the creep now, just continue to extend his HP lead. So the thing is, open wounds is percentage based, right? Yeah. So the more that morph strength into strength.
Feast. I believe Feast is the passive.
Feast. Yes, thank you, Feast. I was confused too. Oh.
That's such a cool effect, by the way.
Yeah. It's very, very loud, though.
Compared to the earlier one, where it's like a little bit of red splat comes out, you're like, this is huge. This one, you can't miss it.
Well, this is the Chinese client, of course. Chalice getting the TP out. Again, nothing to pierce the Rage TP. Remember, this is the Chinese client, so maybe it looks different on the Western.
A green splat.
Yeah, a green splat.
We haven't seen a Mars ulti yet. We might be seeing one soon. I think he wants to trap the old 11 in it.
Yeah, they do have an egg available.
Mid-animation.
Stolen disruption, though. It looks like, yeah, they will be able to land a stun, but that bulwark keeping him alive. Oh, nice stampede out, though, just in time. They knew what was coming and wanted none of it. As I think that is Arena of Blood stolen. Yes, indeed.
That's pretty good spell. Although it's not as good because you can't spear them to the walls.
You can't telekinesis them to the walls, and they keep getting poked the entire time. Actually, no, because if you're stunned and you can't move, they will continuously poke you.
Yeah, that was a nice.
So there's a bit of potential setup there.
Yeah, but
there we go. Are we gonna see it here? Phoenix? Yeah, you can just Icarus dive out though. He doesn't really care.
Well, so that's the first 2 Mars ultis in the game are both kind of whiffs, to be honest with you here.
I think he forgot that he can just leave. It's like whenever Wyvern
flies over something.
No, thank you.
But Morphling, whereas he's alright.
He is going for the shotgun morph build here, seemingly.
You just say.
I don't know. Do you think that's a good choice here this game? Because like you've pointed out, tanky heroes. You got a Rage. You got an Oracle.
Old 11 is going to get he's already got a hood. He could easily transition to a pipe, which basically means no one will be shotgunned if you have the shield up for them. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna switch to a butterfly.
Bottom lane, Kaka will be scouted. Friendly TP's coming in. They're gonna commit the egg though, and stun to the wall is the Queen of Pain. Does she have a blink? Maybe. Will be able to get the blink out in time, but there's gonna be Emo trying to lock him down. There's the ulti though, coming out just in time from X Nova, healing up Somnus. Battle charges here is gonna come out pretty nice on HP, but there's no Sonic Wave available. Already used it onto Kaka as soon as the egg came out, but full HP. They can go and try and re-engage her.
On the way.
Spell stolen is.
He might have a blink dagger.
Oh, he does have a blink dagger here actually, but it's going to be canceled there by the Shadow Poison. Kaka, no egg here, still trying to get a little bit more aggressive. There's the jump, Old 11 onto the Phoenix, but Icarus dive at the ready. That's going to be a much better ulti here, but that's physical damage being dealt, which means the Fate's Edict not going to help one bit. X-Nova will go down. The Sunray just scaring off the rest of LGD here.
That was such a long fight.
Yeah.
The thing is, even though he was hit by the shot poison, the blink tag wasn't delivered to him yet. It arrived after he took the hit, so he was able to blink in for that. So that was kind of cool. Although might have been like timing cool, like I got like a
yeah. I didn't get much out of it that one, unfortunately. Armlet for Chalice going next into the Desolator. Fly, maybe trying to make the jump here, but there's the rage once again. Old 11 not going to bother turning around here. Chalice going to go for the man fight. He does. He actually does not have the ulti, but there's the jump now onto him. He got off the strength gain, though, so he's going to be totally fine. Stampede at the ready, but no hoof stomp for 10. Rotating on over, but no. They cannot chase him.
Has been a very careful game from both teams, by the way.
It really has.
Like,
nice and patient. Although, it should be said, IG doing much better than in the previous series, in which they went 1-26 versus LGD, as that's going to be a free kill onto the Oracle. Breaking the smoke gank, though. Stampede now, they're going to be looking to re-engage. Old 11 with the blink. Oh, up to the high ground spot, though. Couldn't really decide on who he wanted to go for there.
He's like, let me split on both. And
being the death of him.
Yeah, neither. Yeah, that was a very that was a good smoke. You know, you get a kill.
It was a good smoke, and I'm a bit overzealous there from Old 11, right, to use the ulti, because Sonic Wave now just coming off of cooldown, which, you know, what is your team fight without that?
I also like what Old 11 has as his neutral item, though, the Dragon Scale. You know, physical, some armor, and you already have the hood, which means that you just physical damage, physical and magical damage, just much easier to deal with. Also, that Philosopher's Stone is going to be great on X-Nova. He's just going to be able to hold it. He has to give that passive gold, or you can give it to FY. He's already got the Aether. I mean, he's got the... Oh, look at that, the Keen Optic and the Aether Lens. So that's a lot of cast range.
That's a mean cast range, and they're going to be looking to try and use that. They spout Kaka mid lane, but they aren't going to be bothered for any small fish. Emo farming underneath a sentry, or an Observer Ward, actually, on top of that. There's going to be the blink in, and he is extremely dead.
That Keen Optic.
Very nice smoke gank. Top lane, Chalice. Again, Rage TP is going to leave him very, very safe.
That's an issue. I mean, even LGD does not have a way to cancel.
No one really builds Abyssal Blade naturally either. It would be it's quite strange, I think, to see the Morph lane go for it.
Well, it looks like it's gonna might be the battle for the top outpost. LGD already has the bottom one. Will they go and contest the top one? And you can see IG, they're setting up. They missed the 10-minute outpost. This is an important one for them.
Yeah,
much bigger deal here.
The defense of the outpost, as Old 11 will rotate on through. They still have plenty of ultis, actually. All the ultis for LGD available. Perhaps we're going to see the first Life Stealer bomb, the Infest bomb, as the team now coming in. X-Nova is going to be able to scout JT. There's the jump, though. They want to try and get the morph. The disruption is going to be there. Ali might die for this one, as Fly able to get the morph away, but they have gone 1 for 1. But look at that, actually. He didn't get off the strength gain there. As, that's going to be Fly taking a death there to the Sonic Wave up from Somnus.
Yeah, miscommunication, because JT sort of left the area when he saw X-Nova. He was like, yeah, I'm out, but... And on Ollie, you know, he got caught, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure.
I mean, it was a good disruption. He simply had to disrupt them there. But he just used waveform. He didn't attribute shift at all. Must have been expecting more people. I mean, especially after they come out of Stampede. IG taking a replay of that. As let's take a look real quick. And like you said, JT's like, well, I don't want to be here anymore. He gets the D word.
And if you can look at the minimap, he's out. Like he's running out of there. He's not staying. No, nothing.
Yeah, he didn't strength gain there. Oh no, he was quite tanky, but still they had the HP. Supernova now top lane as X-Nova in some trouble. He's going to be forced just to look at the egg there. Good arena will be only resulting in a kill onto him, however.
Yeah, good. I mean, it's good to get these kills if you can turn them. If they can take the top tower off, that's great. But
taking a look at our odds, still heavily favoring LGD as well. So, I mean, just look at this. I would too. I mean, look at Old 11. Just getting so aggressive there. It's going to be the Aether Remnant setup, though. This JT pinning Somnus to the wall. The disruption, though, stolen out from FY to try and buy him a little bit more time. Can we get the blink out in time? Oh, he gets disrupted again, I think, actually. So there's a double disruption onto him. The Shadow Demon deciding to go for that. Might have just saved his life there, to be honest.
That was a tip.
Yeah, the tip then onto the Rubik, as Emo should be A-okay. But, yeah, I'm not sure who actually committed the first disruption there. I think it was Rubik.
I believe it was Rubik, because Shadow Demon is level 1. His disruption level 1 is like 22 seconds. And when we clicked on him, it was also like 22-second cooldown after that. So, yeah, I think that was the first one was Rubik. It was a save, because the first one was obvious save.
Yeah.
So that was FY stealing.
And the second one was maybe to try and get a second God's Rebuke in, just a little bit more nuke damage.
I don't know. Samus was dead to rights because
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Actually, we got a replay queued up here already. So it was a very nice Yule Scepter into the Remnant. Blade Mail, though, doing so much damage to Kaka here, actually. Yeah, I think that was the Rubik. Spell stolen then is Fire Spirits. And yeah, he gets disrupted yet again.
that was...
Ollie, probably regarding that one. Maybe he meant to disrupt the Mars?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in the end of the day, PSG.LGD, though, they basically double their lead, going from 3K to 6K after that. And all their cores, top 3. So you have to look at what is your bright side. The good thing is that Morphling is a late game monster. But it's still going to be like another 10 minutes of this sort of mini skirmishes unless one team really commits to...
I think they're going to commit here. We have E-Blade freshly delivered now to our Morphlane. All the ultis up for IG. It's not really a... I mean, yeah, they can get Roche here very quickly. No doubt about that. But, I mean, what are they going to then do with it? Just push? LGD, I think, willing to fight them probably just about anywhere right now. I don't think they've scouted the E-Blade yet. So there is maybe a bit of the shock value there.
One of they are going to ping out that ward disappeared or something. But yeah, outposts being taken here. So now obviously LGD knows exactly where they are.
Yeah.
And there
there's the E-Blade. So now they know. Smoked up beyond the tier 2 tower though. JT, I believe, has been scouted. Going for the jump here onto the Queen of Pain. Committing the ulti as well, but they blink out in time. The egg will go down as the arena a little bit late there. Fly trying to man fight here versus Chalice. The E-Blade not going to be enough damage actually. Healing may be back up. Now will be X-Nova as the jump onto Fly will put him down. Ollie with a disruption trying to buy them a little bit more time, but Old 11 with the blink dagger immediately onto the chase. And 4 heroes dead in favor of LGD.
I mean, at this point, if you are IG, it's... okay, these pick-off attempts are not going to work. It's just, you're going to have to like settle and think, maybe we're not going to be doing these pick-offs because they smoked, they couldn't find anyone, they kept insisting on it, they took too long, they lost all their heroes except Mars. So you have to think about what's your other game plan. Now Aegis is taking that, I mean, that forces IG to play defensive, and maybe... you can split them up somehow. I'm still not exactly sure. It's Voice Spirit could try and find someone if he can try and find the Oracle.
Such a hard game here.
It is.
I don't even know. I feel like the arena was too late there, maybe in that fight. I know it's like, don't call out one specific thing, but you had a nice jump in immediately onto the Queen of Pain. The Phoenix Kaka immediately follows suit and commits the ulti. I feel like Mars is just, maybe he went for God's Rebuke instead, and that allowed everyone else to jump on the egg in the meantime.
Another thing is also, if you feel like maybe IG jumped the gun here, going, diving to the tier 2 tower, their TPs are available. I know they only saw the Queen of Pain, so obviously it's like, the Queen of Pain is right there, but you're right, they're still right next to a TP. Sorry, like a tower where they can teleport in.
Well, it's going to be pretty tough here. Morphling trying to get into that Manta style. The Dispel for him. Dispelling open wounds here. Shadow Strike. Look what it'd be about all you want to dispel. And you can dispel this game. Fade Bolt. Not bad either. There's going to be a Mars ulti. Oh, the jump. They've actually managed to burst the Aegis. They've done it right this time. JT Bulwark choosing to man fight here versus Chalice. The Somnus will be respawning. Oh, a nice stolen remnant, though, from the Rubik. Look how it dances as well when it catches someone. Just drawing him in with his gaze.
The other day we saw Lycan pick up the Aghanim's from Roshan. He gave it to the Void Spirit, and the Void Spirit had like a wolf. If he was Lycan, he'd transform. I was like, that's pretty damn cool.
That is funny. But a kill there onto Ollie. In exchange for the Aegis, I think you're going to be pretty happy for if you're IG. Or happy about, rather, if you're IG.
My issue with the E-Blade for Morphling is that he really can't frontline as well as you'd like. Right now your front line is going to be Mars, because Voice Spirit is going to jump in and out, try to get the back line. So Mars is your front line. Yeah. Phoenix and...
Omnis with the Orchid slow onto our poor Kaka. He will die indeed. Yeah, like you're saying, I mean, and credit to LGD who have, I mean, when they can, just been ignoring the Mars. He doesn't really have damage. He drops the ulti, which is, it's kind of annoying, but...
Doesn't matter. We got saves. You catch one of the stuns again, like, it doesn't matter, we got Oracle.
In those two, top lane. Oh, Sonic Wave just going to be a bit too late. No, he explodes. He explodes the Soul Burn. Yeah, they're going to find it. Was it 30% of the damage dealt or something?
Yeah, I believe it's 30%.
That's pretty tough.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Damn, I am trying to just figure out how IG can go through with this.
There's a gem on our Oracle. X-Nova as well, just going to be trying to cut the eyes.
Cut the eyes, that's such a...
Cut the eye from IG, they're just going to be G.
Oh, God.
No, that's
I get it, but No, I mean like I was getting that vision like, oh, cut off their eyes. Ooh.
No. But yeah,
violent.
we're going to start basically the end game here. I mean, 5 to 20, 27 minutes in. They don't have Aegis, sure, but I mean, they're just so far ahead here already. 16K, 7 minutes in.
BKB finished on Centaur, so that's another here which just nothing goes through. Didn't need to finish the pipe apparently, so I'm guessing everyone else has enough defensive items. Can we look at X-Nova? Does he have any? What's he got keeping him alive? Actually, oh yeah, infused raindrops.
Oh yeah,
helps a lot because you're gonna take 120 anyway.
Ollie might be scouted here. Might be the sacrificial lamb. As ooh, nice job there, X-Nova. Not willing to jump in too aggressively. Shadow Demon, is he gonna get killed by both supports? Instead, the Oracle in some trouble. Look at that, the disarm out from the Fatigue, as well as those raindrops, considering or helping out quite a bit. X-Nova gonna try and heal himself through the demonic purge. He will not be able to, unfortunately. He will pop. Does drop the gem, but he's got plenty of allies there. So it's gonna be Fly versus GGG. Oh, there's the jump, though. They've got way too many teammates. FY just blinking in. He knows exactly where he is. He's got his number. Spell stolen there. What the heck? You can steal a spell from your ally. He stole Scream of Pain. I got confused there for a second. The Mars being controlled by Old 11, as now Fly will die.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool to see the X-Nova try to survive that. And the Fuser, he's like just barely there, but he still dies.
I mean, he forced a lot of utility on it.
True.
He forced a Demonic Purge. He forced the E-Blade combo. I mean, for an Oracle. And then there's the immediate follow-up. The Mars couldn't get into the fight. Well played to Old 11 there. And, you know, I got real confused because I was like, wait, how did Rubik steal Scream of Pain? Oh, right, because he can steal spells that Morphling steals.
That's going to be such a cool mechanic. Like, such a cool thing to think about. Like, hey, what's Morphling going to give me now for my friends?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, what would be ideal? What are you looking for here? I think 2 Scream of Pains is pretty decent.
Yeah, even the Lifestealer's Rage is pretty good. Because Magic Immunity. Hoof Stomp from Centaur's group
is a good one too, but yeah. He's going to be holding on to that one for a while. Rubik, no blink. Oh, he does have blink actually, so he can, but he's not the tankiest boy, right? So he doesn't really want to be around enemy heroes too much, but he is going for the Aghanim Scepter. That's when you know as a Rubik, I'm having a fun game. I'm going to buy Ags, you know.
I'm enjoying this one.
This is like Overthrow, where I'm just going to steal, oh, I want this one, as, well, they want that one too, and it's going to be the Shadow Demon, as Kaka trying his best to heal up his comrade, but Somnus, as well as Chalice, just cannot be bothered. Both Magic Immune onto the back lines, though. FY will be caught here by Fly. He will buy back. That's going to be Ollie, actually. Silence there onto 2, as Emo with the Aghanim Scepter is going to be revealing that one in this fight.
The score is really rough, 7-25, and I mean, this is kind of what tends to be, has been the trend in the last 4. This is the last 4 times they've met each other. IG, I mean, the only way they can win this is if Mars can drop the most amazing ultimate after LGD uses BK, because they have, like, I think 2 BKBs and
Rage.
So that's 3 people.
Yeah.
And or somehow the Oracle's dead with an egg. Like,
oh, they're going for the next bomb. Look who they've just managed to catch. That's a very nice Heal Scepter, though. Trying to maybe now go on to our Centaur, but BK being up yet again, and the heals coming through are going to be too much. There's the bash, actually, onto Void Spirit. Silence up the Sonic Wave, catching both, and Fly. He's just got no HP left. There's now the Mars, as they will maybe be able to catch the Queen of Pain. A little bit too aggressive out from Somnus. He will die. Now the Supernova in some trouble with the Sonic, or rather the Disruption, saving the life there. Chalice now popping back out as they're going to get a second kill onto the Centaur. But again, Chalice just free to TP out. No! They will stop him in his tracks. The buyback from Fly was committed there. But I think LGD getting a little bit too confident. But that just goes to show how good they're really feeling in this match.
All 3 cores died, and they did use the buyback on the Morphling, but
they dropped the gem too.
Oh, that's for PSG, right? LGD, they lost the gem. Good, that's a big deal actually. Still, the bounty runes are going for PSG.LGD side. Big buybacks committed by IG, and again, that was a 3 versus 5 fight. So there's a lot that had to happen for IG to take that fight, but they did take it.
They did take it. They got it. I mean, it is a little bit easier on your high ground. You have what, bonus 3 regen, 5 bonus armor from your top. But hey, credit where credit's due. They got it done. The buyback out from Fly.
As well. That was good. That was like sort of what we're talking about. We want the Mars ulti and the Phoenix X to work together. If they can, that makes a deal.
I don't think they recovered that gem.
Oh, it's on Phoenix.
I know, but oh, you're right. Kaka.
I'm not comfortable with Emo's skill build not taking the what's it called? The early Yules. He went for Chrysalis, which is, you know, I mean, everyone was building Chrysalis a little while ago.
Yeah.
But without Yules, you have you know, it helps set up your stun. You can jump on the Oracle, just take him out. Like this.
But Kaka's got one though. That used to be like when Phoenix 4 was coming back, it was always Phoenix. The way I always used to see it was Yules into either Greaves, surprisingly, or into something like a Shiva's or a Scythe.
I know, but I mean, he must be really confident.
Oh, there it is. It's going to be Scythe. Yeah, that's the build. I think you need to be confident, though. I don't think you can be going for these, small items. I mean, what's a Vessel going to do for you this game?
Oh no, I mean, I just mean from the earlier he should have. I would have considered going for an early Yules rather than early Chrysalis.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, over the Crystallis, yes, I agree with you. Yes, over the Crystallis, yes. I think the Ags here early on is too strong, though.
Yeah, the Ag is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
the problem is, of course, Oracle there to dispel. That can be tough. But a BKB for Mars.
Here's the big thing, though. If they can pick off someone, turn it into a Roche advantage, that's something. They do. Oh, smoke on smoke.
Though. Who's going to be leading the charge? Old 11 with the Infest Bomb. Will he be able to blink on Inigo? That's a big stun, though. Silence onto 4 heroes. The jump in now, the Supernova. We're looking for a Kaka. Is not going to drop it quite yet, but all the BKBs in the world, everyone just leaves the arena now straight onto the egg. FY has gone down, but you've also picked off the Ollie at the same time. Oracle able to keep himself alive, kiting out the enemy team. The Phoenix is going to buy back, but he's barely got any spells to use, but that's a big kill, however, onto our Lifestealer. Oracle, the ulti, has been committed, I believe, onto himself already as Fly did get off the strength gain this time. Going to be man fighting versus Old 11. JT going to be capturing the outpost in the middle of the fight. He is an objective-focused man. But that's 3 kills for 2. They only pick off the supports.
That's a big deal. They do have to use a buyback on Kaka, who doesn't actually end up contributing, but they are able to get the Aegis out of, well, they expect to get the Aegis out of this. And Fly,
oh god, Fly almost died to the Roche bash.
Fly is able to he always goes for the Lifestealer to morph into because you get a free BKB.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
you have
that's true. It almost puts you an item ahead, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you also have the, if you want regen, it gives you a bit of extra regen. He's a fantastic hero to transform into because you can open wounds, go back, hit, and you get all this HP.
Well,
so
one thing I want to point out real quick was both supports there did an amazing job of kiting around the entire enemy team, basically. We saw Oracle and FY take them one way, and Kaka took them the other way, and all 3 cores magic immune. Sure, they walk through the arena and they burst the Phoenix, but they don't mind,
I like when Ollie was trying to save him and he disrupts one of the enemies. They're like, no, that's cute.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Phoenix is actually going to go for the Shivas if he can afford changing that up a little bit. I like the Manta on the Morph Lane. One of the reasons I really like it is because of all the stats it gives you. He's going for Skadi, and so he is going to go with that stat-heavy build. Would have preferred to see it a little bit earlier, but hey,
yeah, no.
You can see it's like once he's getting a few stats, he's actually finding he's almost the same net worth as Chalice when they're 12k behind. They were 20k behind, and I don't know what their percentage to win now would be, but I think it was like at 1 now. It must be like something like 15, 20. So there's something for them to look at.
Yeah, I think they're getting the early steps. Definitely, they're checking all the boxes they need to check. Hold high ground defense. I want you to look at both supports. Really, look. Oracle runs left, Kaka runs right, and they just take all the cores for a walk. You can see they split. They choose their favorite support and they kill them.
But I think the bigger deal though is what Kaka and Ollie were able to do because they forced all the magic immunity. Now when they're fighting, they're like, oh crap, we don't actually have any magic, any BKBs.
Oracle already used the ulti on himself, so he doesn't have the ulti there for his ally. And yes, agreed 100% with you.
Yeah, what Kaka did was the more impressive play of the supports.
Yes.
And of course, Ollie him as well.
It was just fun. It was like, that's remember early on when we were loading into the match, I just say, these are 2 drafts where you go, man, screw these supports. I hate playing against these guys, They
make Dota not fun.
I can't kill. And it is fun to kill the squishy supports, and I can't do it.
Where's my Crystal Maiden? By the noble Crystal who died 215.
Exactly.
I miss Lion. He knew his place.
Well, it's going to be a little bit dicey here. Old 11, they have vision here. There's the jump onto the high ground. Actually, I think he's going to be stuck up there now.
He is.
Yeah, he's got a blink dagger in 1 second. Will be able to get it off. No, he's going to continue to get stunned, but there's going to be the Queen of Pain with a stun as well.
Oh, Egg's
Kaka,
right on
the
top
egg,
of it.
on top. And they have actually gotten the D ward, so they're going to be forced to back off. Somnus with the blink away to make sure he doesn't get stunned, but Fly continuing to jump along with Emo. There's going to be the silence onto FY, but the ulti, false promise now. They're going to go incredibly there onto him, committing very heavily, but look at that. The Sonic Wave to turn it around, burning through the Aegis. Now the Stampede will get used as they're going to be in some trouble. I have no idea what Old 11 was hitting there. What was that? Oh, it was Ollie. That's what he was hitting. I couldn't even see him behind the massive hero. But
So,
nice turn from LGD.
yeah, and one of the things that they were able to do, I mean, what I liked about what JT did was that moment they put him on the high ground, he took out the Observer Ward, allowing the Phoenix Egg to happen. But that's the only thing that went right for them in that fight. The way they chased LGD first, they chased them away from the egg, which was obviously didn't work out for them. We lost the Aegis. It's just an emo got bursted down. It was not a good fight after the egg came out. It's like, yeah, should have cut your loss. Maybe try to take the tower and go back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think there was an arena there, was there? Did you see an arena?
No, I think so. Because he has it available. It wasn't that long ago. It's like, even though it's 7 seconds.
Well, it's going to be pretty tough here as both heroes, both teams rather, with a gem. Repair kit. Gonna slow it down a little bit, but
remember when repair kit used to be really impressive? Like it was like,
well, it was always good on towers, right? It was never really
a Rax thing.
Yeah.
Too. But I used to give the tower multi-shot.
Multi-shot. Yeah.
Now you put it on, it's like it's a small bang.
Silence. Yule Scepter, or a Manta style though. Fly dodging out, getting stunned there to the barracks. It's going to be old 11 and continuing the stun there. They actually are able to catch him with the 8th Remnant, but look at that. The Abyssal Blade out from Chalice, able to nuke down the enemy off laner. Fly. Well, he's got really nothing to offer his Void Spirit, unfortunately. And calling the taxi to get out, hopping inside of Somnus and getting the blink.
Love the Assault Cuirass on Queen of Pain, by the way. They're the right clicks from Morph Hurt. She gets Assault Cuirass, everybody gets armor. So that's another thing that we're looking at the lineup, is that Emo firstly is behind, meaning he just can't tank, whereas Queen of Pain can a little bit. And Centaur's just naturally tanking, so you have much better front lines on LGD side.
Wow. Yep. The Shadow Strike multicast. The Somnus says, hit me, I dare you. The Yule Scepter, though, they're going to get aggressive. No, Kaka, not the move, trying to jump in like that. The Abyssal Blade was committed for him. No, it actually wasn't. Now they're going to go, oh, nice disruption, though, but Fly going to eat a bash almost immediately. Sonic Wave again, and the fear coming through is going to be a dieback onto our Mars. Manta style there is they're going to be given the heals, and the ulti falls promise onto our Queen of Pain, so she's going to come out full HP and are ready to fight once again.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because JT, I don't know. He can't tank. He cannot frontline. Even though he is a Mars, he just cannot frontline. You got percentage damage and you got pure damage from the 2 cores. So what's he gonna do?
This is likely to be game here, I would imagine. Fly's gonna push him back. He does have it's a good item there. The Eye of Scotty.
I believe it now reduces the amount of regen you get, like
yes,
life steal
by
healing.
35%, in addition to all them stats that you give.
So it's pretty good against the life stealer who life steals a lot, but.
The attack slow, move speed slow, good against the Oracle.
I don't think it's enough though. A Timeless Relic, your favorite item, right?
I think that's probably my favorite tier 4 item. Yeah, I have to agree. Just because I play a lot of heroes with like, you know, debuffs, damage over time. Now, just to clear up, we got to clear the air, right? That does not work on channeled spells. So it does not work on Fiend's Grip, doesn't work on Black Hole, because that's on a debuff. That's just a channel.
Shackles.
Nope, doesn't work.
I don't know. It's a toss-up for me between Spell Prism and Timeless Relic, because Spell Prism is also amazing. You know, 12 stats.
You can tell we're supports, by the way. Yeah. Where none of us are saying Prince's Knife, with which Morphling is going to be very
garbage,
happy.
You know?
Why would I want that? My attack speed, I turn him into a chicken.
Flicker? I don't want to blink anywhere. I like where I am.
Yeah, exactly. I want to stay back here where it's safe. No, but it's good from IG, though. They're getting a few neutral items out here. They're not just going to be falling super far behind, because those end up making a bit of a difference when you're getting choked out in the end game.
What do they have, though? What neutrals do they have?
I saw a Prince's Knife. And that's it.
That's it.
I mean, that's a big one, though.
It is a big one.
Projectile speed as well on Morph. No.
Illusionist Cape. If the Morphling can get it, he's already got Manta anyways. All the stats.
I think he's... Oh, look at that. He's even going for the Divine Rapier. You can see that they're almost in full GG mode here.
I like it. I mean, he's playing to win. This is what you have to do. Fly, like... You can see even though IG's really stuck in the corner, they played a lot. They made a lot of good moves individually. We saw that like the Kaka egg earlier. JT when he gets on the cliff, they takes out the ward. There's a lot of good stuff that they did. It's just LGD overwhelms them with this draft where firstly you cannot kill any of the cores early. One guy's got blink, one guy got stampede, one guy can just blink TP all the time.
Yeah, it's a bit tough.
Rage TP.
They don't really have even disruptor here. Maybe a disruptor, right? But you don't have any real nice catch heroes, although they might not need it. Old 11 is going to be scouted farming. He gets the blink out in time. With the BKB and Stampede, he is pretty much free to go.
Taking the Wow, he can challenge from over there. Wow.
Oh, well,
yeah,
because
yeah,
yeah,
yep, Icarus that
the hit and run Phoenix.
That's pretty cool.
That used to be the thing, you know, where you jump in, hit him with the meteor hammer. That's gonna be illusion escape. They did commit heavily onto that one though, but now they know. No, that won't happen to them again. Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, you can't fool me
Can't
again.
be fooled again.
Yeah. It's a one-time thing.
It's a one-time thing. It's a one-time thing.
So yeah, Flicker. I guess that's actually Flicker's not bad on Mars because you know a lot of times swing the open wounds on him. Mars could if he could just flicker away. Roshan timer will come out right now, and
it's a fast one.
Oh
too.
yeah, I was like it's straight away.
I was looking at the ring. Our observer pointed out, and it was just ticking, ticking, ticking.
Rubik, I believe he already has an ag in him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does have
so
an ag
Centaur
already.
Probably is the best one.
The Bloodthorn, but they're smoked up. They want to try and fight this. IG Chalice will be scouted. They're no, the blink on the X Nova. That might have been even Flicker. A perfect Flicker, and look at that. The disruption will come through. Hexed up will be old 11. He gets the BKB off the S. A nice Sonic Wave. The damage onto GT. He's going to get the ulti off, but it's going to be stolen now. Fly trying to man fight, but he's going to get hexed up as well. As Fly going aggressively onto the Oracle. Two heroes already dead as the Kaka and Shadow Demon. X Nova ulting himself. Old 11 looking for the jump, but he's not going to find it. Disarmed and actually dead will be our Queen of Pain. There's going to be a nice jump there. Emo, not the flicker he was looking for, as Fly trying to get a little bit more aggressive onto FY, trying to walk him just into the Remnant. That's actually an enemy Remnant, but the heals coming through from Kaka, who has bought back. Chalice now going into refight yet again as Emo looking for more lockdown, but it's going to catch on to the Glimmer Cape Illusion. And there we go. No eggs today. With my breakfast, thank you very much. Fly will be able to blow up the Rubik, however, but they have lost another hero, I believe. Emo actually has gone down as Fly able to get the TP out in time.
Dieback for Kaka, buyback used by Ollie. Oh god, look at the lead coming out from PSG.LGD, and yet we still see IG able to, like, you know, what's it, bleed their nose?
Yeah, bloody their nose.
Bloody their nose, thank you. So I mean, the IG is not out, but they're so close to being out. They're hanging on to dear life.
They really are at this point.
And
they're cutting the eyes once again. So just the G's.
But I mean, it's unfortunately Kaka wasn't able to get an egg out. That might have made all the difference. X Nova played that really well when he just baits so many spells and then just ultis himself. And you're like,
yeah, it's just so annoying. These heroes. A very good disruption as well from Ollie, just trying to buy him a little bit more time after the stomp. But again, like you said, this Mars, he is just a Bloodthorn. Just kind of wrecks him.
He's just he's just a non-factor right now. Morphling, as well as Emo, both have buyback.
Let's take a look here. They have not scouted this courier. Oh, now they will though. They're gonna
courier on courier action.
Courier on courier action.
Yep.
He's gonna just force out the courier.
I miss the days when couriers could carry Dagon.
Dagon other couriers.
Oh, Fly is here.
He is going to be walking in. They have decent vision, though, as there's the jump from JT going into the pit. Will be Fly. A bash, actually, onto the Spear, or onto the Lifestealer, actually, but Mars, again, just made a paper. Look at that. Sominus even from outside the pit trying to help his buddy. Getting the ulti. Will be old 11. He might be dead, but they've already got an Aegis Cheese, and now a Refresher Shard onto Oracle, as LGD, with 2 kills, are going to be going for the GG push. What can Fly do here? He's going to get feared up, silenced yet again, stuck inside, and just eaten absolutely alive. Too much control for him, as the GG will be called. They get the I's and they get the G's out of GG.
That's it. And feels a little bit bad for IG. This is their 4th straight loss versus PSG.LGD.